She's way on the other end of the studio. Hello, friend.
I was like, oh, maybe he's going to go say hi to Rosina. Okay, I'll just stand here.
People say all the time, David, why don't you know what is next? I know all the products.
Of
I
course.
just don't know what order they're in.
Are you kidding? 4 hours of all of us and products?
That's why I depend on everybody to point me in the right direction.
Hey, David, it's this way. This way.
All right. Hello, Tara
Hi
Tesher.
there. How are you?
She is the president, the CEO, and the chief designer of Temp-tations. And now you have taken some of your most popular designs and turned them into cooling
racks, right? A necessary evil in all of our kitchens.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I love to use my cooling rack. And I love the fact that you're going to get a set of 2, but the way I designed it, you can either have it elevated or you can have it sit flat. You can also have them stack, not with food, you can have them stack on top of each other if I had something a little more low profile, like my cookies over here. I built it so you can stack them as well. We'll show you.
Can you also cook on these?
No, these are just for cooling. Yeah,
just you're not.
But you can actually take your baker out of the oven and okay, just give me a sec. There she goes. Don't try that at home. I'm a trained professional. But you can actually put one of our hot bakers right on there if you wanted to.
Like a trivet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
Exactly.
This is remarkable, and you get a set of 2.
Right.
They're fully assembled.
Yes.
They have little fold-out legs.
Yes.
So you either use
little
them flat, or you can elevate them a bit.
Yes, exactly.
And we have only 3 choices.
Yes.
All right. Now, we have the classic.
So you are getting a set of 2. We're just showing you the one here.
Yeah, classic in the black. This one is called
Leaves.
Leaves, most limited. And then here is Lights.
How fun is that?
Now you're gonna have to come in close
with
to
the
see
C9 bulbs.
Christmas lights.
Yeah, so super cute, great gift. Even if you were breaking these apart, but
There's
we're not
no
going to be able.
reorder on
I
this
was going to
item.
say we're not going to be able to do these again.
No reorder on this item. And I love this because now your holiday breads are cooling.
Yes, exactly.
Lovely.
Right.
You're taking a hot mac and cheese out of the oven.
Yes, I am.
And you may need a trivet for it.
And where would I put this? Now look how nice this is down the center of your table. So again, I love the fact that you can take something 500 degrees, put it right on there. First of all, a couple of things. It protects your table, it protects your linens, but look how beautiful that looks. And the other thing that we do a lot of times is we'll line it in with maybe a cookie sheet. It can be your Lit-It, it can be a metal cookie sheet, so that if you have to clean it, you don't have to worry about it, because of course it is aerating, and you are going to see that it's coming right through.
Now, if you're decorating on these, put a sheet pan underneath and then just drizzle the sauce over top.
Exactly. Look at that. And that's what I love, whether it's ganache, whether it's, you know, a hot fudge, whatever it's going to be, a glaze, exactly. Yeah, this could even be your ham. You could be glazing your ham. So there's a million, there's a million different ways that we can use what we call a traditional cooling rack.
And you see, once this is finished,
we eat it.
Take it off, and then you eat up the rest.
Yeah.
It's
like, yes, it's actually become like a sweet little treat.
Yeah.
Here, you want to put a little powder on some of our sweetbreads?
We're going to make it rain.
So, of course, like a blueberry sweetbread. We made a cranberry apple sweetbread. So many different ways and things that you want to let cool, so that, of course, you can either ice them, you can put your powdered sugar on them, you can put your cookies on here.
Here's a great tip. If you do not let your cakes cool sufficiently before you powder sugar them, the powdered sugar turns to liquid. It absorbs, and it will many times change colors.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it will still be sweet.
Yeah.
But it won't look as pretty.
Got it. Okay.
Because what happens is the heat and the moisture of the cake absorbs.
Makes sense.
And so
we let these cool. Look how perfect that is.
And look how pretty that is. Very nice.
And then we were also sharing with you earlier, we had our 3-quart baker on. We baked a cake right inside here. We turned it right out. Look how great this is. Now it can cool. Then you can ice right on here and not have to worry about it. Remember, these collapse.
Now, if you ice that cake right out of the oven, the icing would run off of it. Right? It wouldn't hold. You wouldn't be able to do nice decorations.
Yep.
One time I made cookies and put powdered sugar on them when they were so hot, and it turned into paste. And I was like, why is it like this? And Mama was like, you need to let it cool, dear.
You still ate them, though, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is remarkable. Now you can make perfect cookies. Now, the other reason you want to get your cookies off the sheet pan, they continue to cook.
They do, absolutely. And then you have the burnt bottoms, right?
Yeah.
So many times you'll see that.
And that'll also happen with cakes and whatnot. So, I mean, get cupcakes and things out of the oven and onto a cooling.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I always say these are one of those necessary evils. You can stack them like I was showing you before. You're getting both of them. And again, like we were talking about, and a lot of times, if you're doing a buffet, you want a little height on your table. So that's why I wanted to give you the ability to either sit them flat or, of course, pop them up.
Let me give you sizes. This is 17 by 11 by 2 1/4 inches tall.
Nice.
Okay. Now, this is not one of those things you leave the house with a to-do list that says buy cooling rack.
I got to get a cooling rack today.
But when you see them, you're like, boy, I need a cooling rack.
I need a cooling rack.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go ahead and pick them up today. They're under the tree guarantee. So you pay the regular shipping, Santa Claus picks up the rest.
For all those bakers on your list, what a fun, decorative way to give them something that's necessary.
Now, if you want black classic, I only have 3,600 remaining, most popular. And if you want leaves, 1,200, and lights.
I love the
Only 1,200 left in lights. We're not reordering this.
No.
It is not coming back in stock. So if you need sufficient cooling racks that are nice size, that can either be collapsed flat or give them a little height, elevate them.
This is your traditional kind of sheet pan. So you can see I designed these so that they would fit basically in there, 17 by 11. But I also love, again, not only can you go ahead and glaze right on here, and then as David mentioned, right, you literally take the cooling rack up and out, and all the schmutz, technical term, is down below, and then you can go and take a baker at 500 degrees and put that out on your tabletop and not have to worry about your hardwoods, your linens, your tables protected, and honestly, it just looks much better.
All right, so I would encourage all of you to stay on. Rachel's going to ask you
Hi, Rachel.
the trivia question.
I love
Have you had the trivia question yet?
I have not had the trivia question yet.
Then Rachel's here to ask it.
I'm here.
And
Come on
I
in and
think
snuggle.
I know where I'm going this time. All right.
Okay.
All right.
What classic fairy tale inspired the tradition of making gingerbread houses? Was it A, the Snow Queen, B, Hansel and Gretel, or C, Gingerbread Man?
I'm going B, Hansel
B.
and Gretel.
Okay, we're going to find out at the end of the show. But so far, pretty much everyone has said
Everyone
B.
said B? This one was maybe a little easy. Okay,
Or
got
maybe
it.
it's a surprise.
Oh,
we don't
there
know.
we go.
All right.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Okay.
And another plot twist, something new today, right now.
Awesome.
From our friends at Prepology, and Susie Hassan is back, busy wife and mother.